Alright, looks like we are live. Well then, we have a broken ship. Because I broke my ship. My ship fell out of the sky, and it went half boom. Actually, it went like a quarter boom. All I lost the medium cargo container. I lost a big boy thruster. No, I think that's it. I think that's all that I lost, because I deleted everything, hand-deleted everything else when I went to go move it back, thinking, oh, it's lighter, it'll consume less fuel, and no, it didn't consume the same amount of fuel, which is weird, but whatever. It handled better. And then I crashed again, who those didn't see it, and blew up this whole tower, killed myself, blew everything up. It just was a mess. So I did go ahead and reset that save where I was on the mountain up there, and came back home with this. And this is what I've got, this is what I'm going to work on today, to have a better ship this time, to get up into space and have more redundancy. So it had, this is a modified splitsy design, it had some redundancy, so is this one the O2? It is the oxygen tank, and an O2H2 generator, and a survival kit. So there was some redundancy on it, but I didn't like the fact that I used not 92% of this entire tank just to get to space. That's nuts. I also didn't like that one tank was just not enough. Not enough for my liking. I feel like I don't need two forward thrust, especially since this is supposed to be a spaceship, and those things move me really, really fast, while the, I don't know, 5 I had or so of these little guys facing forward didn't slow me down very well. So I'm going to fix all that, rebuild this bad boy, get it to, I'm going to move it forward, we're going to put in 2, which actually only has me moving this forward by 2 blocks, because I won't need this connector anymore, I think. No, maybe I still need something to connect to this. I'll have to look. Well, let's look right now. No, I won't. So we'll connect the medium to a medium to the survival kit, I think, to the cockpit. And so that'll push this 2 blocks forward. That's fine. No problem with that. I'm toying with whether or not I should do the hydrogen generator. Someone mentioned that last night. And I kind of like the idea. I both do and I don't. Because I have a battery, and this battery is now dead. I just realized. It was amazing, and now it's dead, and I'm going to have to do something about that to be able to get it over there to that. The whole idea was I build this, move it over there. Let's let's do this. No, it's not dead, but let's turn everything off. I don't need any power right now. All this stuff taking power, I don't need any of it. I feel like the battery's fine, and I can put in a couple small ones like I did to my mining ship over here. I decided to go ahead and, again, this is a splitsy design that I have added more to. I've increased the number of forward and up thrusters because it's just not enough. And that has helped dramatically, but I also added 6 of these little batteries, which has helped a little bit. I wouldn't say that helped dramatically. In this build, there should be plenty of spaces where I have these little 1x1s in a variety of spaces, and I could put a couple more batteries. I'm not going to go nuts. I'm not going to have 17 little bastards running around, but I'll have a couple more. That way it bolsters this a little bit. On the topic of the generator, the way I think it works. So let's say, to balance it, I put the generator over here, and I have 2 cargo containers. I put a bunch of ice in here. I have the O2H2 generator that's creating hydrogen. That becomes another hydrogen tank. Ooh, I need to look at that. Do I need 2 of these and the generator if the generator is its own tank? But I guess the generator, the whole purpose of it is just to create energy. So yes, I guess I still would. And it then consumes hydrogen to make power. Now, I don't know if it consumes it and stops using it when your power grid is full. Since it is a generator, I'm guessing it doesn't have power, which I'm guessing is what the battery is going to be for. It goes until this guy's full. So it could, if it sips on the hydrogen, great. But if it guzzles it, not so great. The other thing I'm going to do, I am going to add ion thrusters. There will be minimal. I'm probably going to do the little ones. I might even do some of these different types because they look cool. And this is another thing. I think I want to kind of try and make this ship look a little cooler than it looks now. I don't know. It's going to be like, oh my god, it's amazing now. But maybe a little bit better than it is now. So we got flush. I've used basic. That's over there. I don't know that I want to use cab. Then there's also industrial, but I don't know that I'm not going to use industrial. Nope, that's not going to work. And I can't tell if that's got a connector in front like the flush does. May stick with flush. So yeah, that's what's going on today. We're gonna start nuking everything that I'm not going to be using at the moment, or that I'm going to be moving somewhere else. And I'm going to be moving a lot. Ah, dang you. Let's just do it this way, it'd be easier. Okay, so it gets rid of all that extra. Actually, what am I doing? No. That can stay for now. That could actually be... That could be... My left and right was decent, and it was, I don't know, 5 each. 5 left and right. That was certainly decent. Okay, I can get rid of this light. All this has to go. So that we can refit it. So I think I'll do 1 fore, 1 aft of the big hydro thrusters. 2 lifting still. Still going to do 2 lifting so that I can get up to space appropriately. And then the little ones to go, you know, port and starboard and all that stuff. But then I'm going to sneak in some of the small ion thrusters. But the idea being, I think, again, this is I don't know enough about this. When I'm in space, if I run out of this fuel, but I have battery, I can switch on the ion thrusters. I did read up a little bit. The hydro thrusters are the most efficient per weight, kilonewtons or something like that. That's a bit above my pay grade as far as knowledge goes. Let's use this whole thing, the survival kit. The whole thing is. Okay, let's empty my bag real quick. So I don't want to get to a point where I'm relying on the ion thrusters to move through space, but I want them as a backup so that when in the eventuality I run out of fuel again, I'm not going to crash land on an asteroid like I did before, or be stuck on a moon waiting for the sun to come up so that I can get moving again. And charge my battery up a little bit and actually run the O2H2 generator because I've got ice in there. That's another thing. I want to try to get enough solar on here, so I added more to my base, even though I don't really need the solar because I've got like 3 megawatts with that stuff. Each one of these in full atmosphere sun puts out about 114 kilowatts. And when I was having the issue with this that I was out of fuel, and I was having to run the 08Jan generator, this was using 100 kilowatts by itself. And then, I don't know, the ship used 20 or 22 kilowatts. So if I can get one of those on the ship somewhere, even if it's on the bottom, and I just, you know, turn my ship or something, I don't know, I'll figure that out. If I can get one of those plus something else, I wish we could put smaller cells, like, maybe there is, and I just don't know. Maybe there's mods. Like, I wish I could make this smaller. It's a lot. It's a lot to have. I mean, I guess this one is smaller. So this one, maybe I use 2 of these. That might work. Use 2 of these going sideways or something like that to get enough power that all I care about is that I can negate the power usage by this and the basic stuff for my ship. So about 125 kilowatts. If I can get that, then I can continue creating fuel that, even if I have to turn this guy off until it's ready, that I can, you know, make fuel and get all that stuff working. So let's start building. Cargo. Connected correctly. Plates. Okay. Let's go get some stuff. Let's get enough for 2. Maybe that gave me enough for 2. We'll see. Looks like it's right. And then we'll put another... Oh, it's only going to go up 1 block. Oh, I thought it was going to go up 2 blocks. What else did I have there? That's interesting. I don't know what else I had there. I must have had a big grid to small grid? Yeah, I don't know. Alright, so there's 1. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought these had 3 small ones around. Oh, I know what it was. He had flipped it so that one of these ports faced up, so we could just walk up and dump stuff in it, which required him to put the connector plate. That's what it was. Okay. Well, do I want to do that? Do I care to do that? If I don't do that, no, I wouldn't have to, because I'd put a connector on that. Right? Put a connector directly to that. Now I don't know. Okay, so let me think about this here. I definitely want to extend the ship so I can put more stuff on it, so I'm okay with it being longer. Big. It's so big to the little, or little to the big, big to big. No, okay, that's what we're doing. Alright, so let's do this 5. That, but we want to go like that. And then like that. This is right. I'm off by... Yeah, they don't line. I must have had another thing here, too. Okay. Ugh. Right, so we don't align, and that's not going to work for me. Because then I can't align direct with this. Unless I do some weird piping, and I don't want to do weird piping. So then I need to put in... Okay. We're going to figure it out. I mean, I did put the comment as total noob, and that's not a joke. Alright, so I've got the wrong connector types on here. Conveyor types. Is this got the one it needs? It does. Let's put that there. Alright, so Mr. 8. But I need... Nope. Wait, yes. This. Right? No. That's not correct, right? That is not correct. It's that one. So I need that one. Is that in the right spot? Yes, because it's lining up with those lights. Right. So that one, and then back to container, and this is going to be... nope. No. 5. So now this is a big size. There must have been a junction on top of it also that must have got blown up, because I don't remember seeing it. Alright, so if we flip... Nope. Flip. Yep. And then flip like that. That is not correct. Cargo. What am I doing wrong? It's got medium in it. It's definitely not that. It's definitely what I have on here, so 5. It just doesn't seem like it has enough of the right ports. I think it's because it was that one. Was it a large one? And I'm just... It was a large one. It was 15K. Okay. Alright, so... That's why it needs to be like... Oh, stop doing... stop doing that. It needs to be like... that. And now that I'm standing on small grid, it won't let me do it. You suck. Or standing on large grid, I mean. Alright, let's try this again. It was like... I swear it was like this. Find out. Alright. That looks correct. That is not correct. Damn it. Oh, man. Okay. I'm sure there's a better way to look at it, or people just know because they've been doing it forever. But it is frustrating to me. Alright, so if I do Big, big, small. Big, 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 small. So I want big up, big back, big forward, small the rest. That sounds right. That sounds right. So it looks like it's not going to be a large and a small. It's going to, or two large. It's going to be a large and a medium. Because I don't see how, with this battery here, I can't fit another large unless I move the battery somewhere. Which, that's fine if I have to move the battery somewhere. Because all I'm going to have, I think, on this side is the generator. I could have generator and battery on that side, and then I have a too wide mess right here to put all kinds of the little things. I am going to put a parachute on this as well this time. I didn't know about last time, but I know about it now. I wonder if that's a problem. These go up and that doesn't, but I don't know how to do it any other orientation. To get big up, big there, big back. I don't know how else to do that orientation. Okay, tank. Hydrogen tank. Alright. It's the same both ways. Alright. Sure. I'll go get more stuff for you. It must be a really, really big boy for large grid. That appears to be connected correctly. Okay. Do I have anything? I do. What do I have? 2 hydrogen tanks? What? See if that'll work. Nope. Must need to make the tubes. If we're needing to make tubes, let's make 100 of them. Do we really need 50 large? Not really, but whatever. I still have like 20,000 iron. That's another thing I did besides working on the base some, is I went and got a bunch of iron, got a bunch of ice. I got the big tank that's underneath all these plates here to like 31%. Not a lot, but I mean, whatever, it's something. Something is definitely better than nothing. Really? What do I have in my bag that it didn't let me pick up the things? Alright, let's try this again. Did it pick it? It still didn't pick it up. Why is it not picking it up? Because they haven't made it yet. That's why. Okay, I'll wait a minute. I'll be patient. I wonder if the ion thruster looks the same, the big one. If I could put ion on one side, hydro on the other. Really? Okay. You're irritating me. Now I need computers. I didn't even... Why does it keep putting in large steel tubes? Here, pull that out. Just do that. Okay. Alright, now it looks like it got it right. I must have deleted the wrong one. Okay. So now we got dose tanks. Now I can put another thruster there. So let's find out. Ion thruster. Ion large. What is this? That's Atmo. I don't care. Yeah, they're different. They are not the same thing. They're a lot different. Oh man, it doesn't fit the same. None of it's the same. I might have to, damn. I wasn't wanting to do two rearward again. I may have to, just to make it work right. To make it look right, I guess is the better way to say it. Okay. Hydro? I don't think it's going to respond to Hydro. Industrial. Industrial. No, I just want large. That's a big thruster. Steel plate. Alright. Let's make sure I don't have anything on there. Okay, I don't. At least my, I'm building fairly close. No. Let's do this again. There we go. Okay. So that's going to be more than enough forward thrust. I mean, we're definitely not going to need any more forward. We do need some downward thrust. I need to move this whole damn thing forward. Let's go empty my bags. Let's pull out oxygen bottle. I just got to remember to take it with me. That weighs 25 kilos. Should be alright. Famous last words, right? Should be alright. That's hilarious. That's what she said. Okay, let's make sure first that this thing is empty. I'm pretty sure it's completely empty, but let's just make sure. F-I. Show the ship. The cockpit has a bunch of stuff. Okay. Well. Nice. But that's it, correct? No, it's not. Survival Kit's got a bunch of shit. F. And then drop you, and then... Right! I turned the power off because I've got hardly any power. $5 hours. It's not that bad. No, 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 no. I see you. Off. Oh, why is it not turning that one off? There we go. Gonna lose the last like 4% that I have. Should just grind all the rest off so that I... Well, here. Let's empty my bag. How's it going, Gateway? I spent a bunch of time working on the base in the process of waiting for today's stream. I wanted to do this on stream to show, you know, coming back from the dead, literally, because I exploded when I hit this tower coming in. Did a bunch of stuff, added a big tank, and I only got it to 31% filled because, holy crap, that thing holds a lot. I started working on a secret project. Nice little secret project with my little in-store miner. All of this from here over will get removed, and there'll be a set of the wide blast doors once I research them down in here. Praying for ooh, winter storm, huh? Damn. I love Space Engineers. I think it's fantastic, and I can't wait for number 2 to come out. It's so huge building freedom, but the learning curve is actually a cliff a mile high, and you're already falling off the moment you look over. Yep, that's it. And you got to build your way back up a kilometer. That's the game. No, it's a lot. You know, trying to figure out just how to make a ship run. Just this little damn thing right here. It's worse than EVE Online. That was my first MMO, and I actually learned EVE Online pretty easily. This is worse. Worse in the respect that there are so many minutiae. Because like in EVE, you get a ship, you undock your ship, go. There you go. Have fun with your ship. You know, slap some crap on it and get out there. Because it won't let you put stuff in the wrong slot, right? You can't put armor repairers. I mean, you could stick a whole bunch of them on there. Won't do you any good. Burn your cap out in like 10 seconds. But in this, like, you got to know you need reverse thrusters and forward thrusters and upward thrusters and downward and sideways. And you need this drill. It's got to have power. Well, it's got to be connected. It's got to be connected a certain way. Oh, it doesn't connect to this directly. Oh, well, now you're going to need this thing. Oh, it's like, it's a lot of minutia that I am still desperately learning. But I like that. And the kind of stuff you can build is just unbelievable. So here's my thing. Shh, don't tell anybody. In Space Engineers 2, I'm hoping that my shtick, because I've looked this up on YouTube, I've looked it up on their mod.io or whatever it is. There's not many, but there's one. There's one very good one. I'm going to try to reproduce EVE Online ships in SE2. Because you can do this blueprint thing, and then you can upload the ship for someone else to just build it. Like you build the ship, and then they go and reproduce it in their own game. And I think that could be my je ne sais quoi to really kind of break out, because yeah, that Starfield money has dried up. Nobody cares anymore. And yeah, so I got to do something to kind of get it moving again. How do I still have stuff in the cockpit? I thought I took it all out. Apparently I didn't fit it everything. Now I did. Okay, so now are we empty? We are empty. I can nuke stuff once I empty my bags. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do. And weirdly enough, there's almost no EVE Online ships. And I thought that was just super strange that people aren't doing EVE Online ships. And so that's one of the things I want to try to take a crack at. And one of the first ones I'm going to do is going to be one of the hardest. I either want to do my Vindicator, my Vindy, or Megathron or something like that. And that sloping front end that comes down to a point on each of the front, damn, I don't know how I'm going to do it. It's not going to be easy because this is voxels, so it's all triangles and shit. So yeah, that could be really interesting. All right, let's drop power again, because I won't have the opportunity to do it again, and try to save that battery whatever I can. Let's see, when I take that off, this will stay because it's piped there. Okay, here we go. Bye. I don't know if I have enough juice to Do I have enough inventory space? Almost. Damn close. Now, I want... That's not the right button. I mean, it would have been the right button if I'd still had it on there. Cargo. People probably think I'm silly putting a large with a medium. But I want more cargo. So, that way... That gives me left and right, but it doesn't give me top and bottom. Maybe I would need left and right. Actually, yeah, I think I might, because that gives me pipes to the side, easy access to pipes to the sides, where I'm going to have this 2-position gap there. What do you mean I need plate? I have 24 plate. Is it interior plate? Is that what it said? Interior plate, you suck. Fine. I'll just junk it all, and then I'll just come back and get it all back, I guess. Except I'll get all the stuff to make this. SE2 comes out 2.5 weeks. I hope that orientation doesn't matter. Alright. So now I have more storage. I definitely don't need these anymore. So SE2 is going to be early access, like a lot of games these days. And conveyor converter. Okay, so I don't need that just right now. Don't need that at the moment. Oh no, my event controller. I'm going to have to do it all over again because I took the cockpit out. Boo! That's not going to be enjoyable. You suck. Hey! Why are you throwing stuff at me? So early access, it's coming out in slices. The way they're going to do it, the first slice, when you get the game from day one, it's creative mode for building. Just start the game and build to your heart's content. I think that's an awesome way to start a game. So that's an antenna and an ore detector. Okay. I just got to remember that. Let's get up there and get those gyros down first. Oh, good about to be full. Yeah, I have tried multiple times in my life to play Minecraft, and I own it, and I have played it. I don't know. Minecraft just doesn't hook me, which is weird because I play games that are just like it. And I don't know. There's something about it, something that it just didn't click with me or something. I don't know. Okay, so now the question is, should I, because this holds like 3750 or something, and that holds 15K. Would I rather have double 15K, which means I have to move the battery? So, you know what, here's what I need to do. I need to find out how much space that engine takes up. And see where I can go from there. Let's get all this crap out of my way. But, engine. Engine. Okay, so it's hydrogen engine. Oh, I don't think that's much space. Yeah, it does not take up much space at all, but it needs to be piped. Okay. I mean, maybe, but shit, I played WoW forever. And let's be fair, WoW is cutesy. Right? I mean, it's definitely not modern graphics kind of stuff, and okay, cartoony is maybe the better term for it than cutesy, but I don't know that that's it specifically. But yeah, there was something that never hooked me And for good or for ill, it is what it is. Oh, you know what? I can't. If I do it this way, I can slap this right here. But then what else am I going to put over here? I got to have a whole bunch of crap to put on this side in order to extend this ship out. And I don't know what it's going to be. This is a little bitty guy. I think I want to remove the battery and put in 2 larges so I have 30,000. Because I think I want to make this a little more proper. Ship. Even if I have to expand it width-wise and height-wise, because I am expanding it length. Okay. Do I have anything I can even connect this to just so it's there? And I can just... No, it's in the way there. Wait a minute. Oh, I just found it right here. Nope. Apparently I can't see very well. Oh, here, I'll just do it to this side. Just so I can get it there, and that way I remember it. Where is... Yep, that's connected. Let me get all these mats out of my bag. Okay. So now we have... But in order for that to... Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Okay. Shit. I'm not going to have space for this. But for the Back to Space Engineers, the first one, for a game that is now 12 years old, I think? I'm pretty sure this game's 12 years old and has 15 DLCs. I think it looks great. I think the base building is far superior to Starfield. I mean, absolutely beyond superior to Starfield. The shipbuilding, maybe. Starfield's the shipbuilder, if they ever like properly finished that thing, so it was, you know, allowed us to save it, upload it, so other people could get that ship and all that stuff, and I'm sure modders will at some point. I think the Starfield shipbuilder is pretty top notch. It just has its limitations. Whereas this, you can build ships how just whatever, just build it, have fun. You don't have item count limitations. You don't have, oh no, you don't have enough thrusters. Oh, your grav drive isn't big enough to take off. No, it'll let you take off and crash. It doesn't care. If I had this docked right there and it didn't have enough stuff to lift and I took off, it would just go blonk. And probably explode. I mean, it's worth a try. I like it. Fair warning, apparently it's a huge time sink. Like, there's people with, no joke, 4,000, 6,000 hours in this game, but that's probably because it's more than 10 years old. And if I'm being honest, I'm really playing it to get all the basics down for Space Engineers 2, because 2 does have superior graphics. It has some really nice lighting going on in it. The screenshots you're going to be able to take in that thing, which is part of what I do with Patreon. The cockpits, which I've already uploaded this one, the one I have up here. I haven't done this one yet because I want to get a good image of it, and I've got some of the other cockpits to play with, plus the ships you buy, those cockpits too. But yeah, Space Engineers 2 I think is going to be just outstanding. I get that the like hardcore Space Engineer 1 fans aren't going to be switching anytime soon. I get it. 15 DLCs in this game that's 10 plus years old that's still going to be updated alongside Space Engineers 2. I get it. And I probably will too. You know, if I get to a point where I feel like, oh, well, I'm just going to wait for new content for SE2, I'll just go back to SE1 and play ship. So, do I have enough space for this? Is it really going to kill power cells when I take this battery out? That blows. Am I going to lose 20 power cells? You suck. Now, I didn't lose 20. Yeah, no, I did. That's what this scrap metal is. You suck. Boo. That's a big poopy. What do I have for power cells? Oh, I have 121. I'm not that worried about it. Let's see. We need... excuse me. Let's do cargo. Put cargo back down here. It is not medium. It is large. And let's do that. Of course, it popped back over to this thing. Okay, so now I got to do this again so that I get these in the right... Hey. What are we doing? Hello? Oh, because I'm standing on large grid, it wants to be a jerk. Okay, fine. What is that one? Modular medium containers to be used to store. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen that one yet. Alright, so this is a large, so I want... I don't need them both up. It would be nice to have another big one down, I think. So I want to flip this a 180. No. Like that. Come on now. I hit the button. It should have given me the parts. Did it give me the parts? Yes, it did. After I already had it set perfectly. You turd. Okay, let's try this again. Come on. What happened to 4? Okay. Alright, so I want to flip this. Like, nope. This one, nope. Dang it. Like that. Of course, it's got 2 up again. It'll be interesting to see how quickly they can put out updates, because apparently the studio is, for Space Engineers, is pretty well known for pushing out updates quickly. What in the absolute ass happened there? What the hell?
Inventory full.
How does that even happen? Okay, that was quite interesting. So I think this is what I want. So I have a small on both sides, a big down, a big forward, and a small on the top. So it gives me more options of what I can place things, where I can place things, without having to place the exchange dude. Okay, what does the kit need? Hey. Oh, it's survival kit, not emergency kit. Derp. Okay, well, let's put that there. And let's get that. Alright, so this bad boy, we're going to go the same direction I did before, so I don't mess this up again. Like that. Looks right. Okay. Dang it. Oh wait, let's... Where'd it go? I lost some interior parts. Oh well. Let's go get the stuff. I do like that this game allows you to be just the utmost creative. It's one of those do what you want, we don't care kind of games. What did I pick up? Okay. Let's turn this, get that off. Pull it again. This time put stuff up and grab just what I need. Hopefully. There we go. Now maybe? Let's see. Alright, so we have no battery. Right. But yeah, and this part right here gives me plenty of space to chalk in some batteries, some other stuff. I could even put a downward connector if I chose to. But I'm going to do skids because I'm not having that shit happen again. Flush cockpit. What do I need? Oh. Booties. Do I have anything on me? I don't. Let's go get it all. I wonder if this will give me enough space to do... I don't really like having the drill on the front. I'd rather have them on the sides. And I think this might give me the space I need to put them on the sides. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. So now we have that. So I have 31K storage, 1 million storage for fuel, which will take a year to fill up, but whatever, we'll get it filled. I'm going to put a generator on it, but I have to put a small thing. Okay, it's generator and what? I guess just the generator. What else do I need? So we got a battery back. I'm not battery, a thruster back. We could put a thruster. I guess it doesn't have to be the same. It could be a little lopsided. Of course, I got to figure out where am I putting all of the different additional thrusters. I might maybe be able to put them, wire them there with 7. Not without interior plates, I can't. I wonder if I did... Oh, I got an idea. That could give me 2 rear firing on either side for ion, so I could have 4 forward, push me forward ion thrusters. I don't know if that's going to do me any good, but it looks cool. Maybe. Takes up space that would normally be just kind of sitting there. Doing very little of anything. Okay. So now we have pipe down there. If I did... 6 is hydro. Okay, let's change that. Ion thruster. I want... I mean, I guess we just go to that one and it'll pick... Okay, alright, let's do that. Good lord. Okay, so we got... Those guys aren't very cool looking by any stretch. Those are pretty cool. Let's do these. Thruster components. I don't know if I have thruster components. I have a feeling these aren't going to move me through space all that quickly. But I also don't think I care if they don't move me all that quickly. I think it'll look cool too. Alright, make sure I don't have anything. I do have something on there. Kill that. Boom. Boom. There we go. Let's see what we can make. Alright, so that should make us... let's get everything else in here out of my bag, otherwise I'm not going to be able to carry it correctly. Get some energy while that's building. I even went and farmed, like, besides iron and stuff, I went and farmed cobalt and other things to build more stuff. I could even stick something right there as long as it doesn't have to be piped, like gyro. I don't like having that exposed, but... Okay, so what am I gonna do? I really need to figure out... What's the profile of this gonna be? Am I putting a drill on the front again, or would I rather have double drills on the side? I think double drills look better. I also don't have any shooty goodness on this ship. Maybe I could put... let's see. I don't even know what they're called. Turrets? Cannons. Gatling turret. I wonder if it has to be piped underneath, or if it's got one like in the back or something. Swordless, how's it going, buddy? I appreciate the gift subs, thank you very much. Warfare rockets, Warfare Gatling, or just Gatling gun. Let's see what this has. So it does have ports on the sides. So I could... it's kind of cool looking. How you doing, buddy? I could pipe that down to a T and have double Gatlings up here. I don't think double Gatlings are going to do me that good, but it would be something and it would look cool. And I could pipe it from right there. That's, And then right between that, I can have a spotlight. So, okay. Space Engineers is... It's a sandbox... Thanks, Greg. It's a sandbox spaceship, but not just spaceship, base building game. Like, I built all this stuff by doing different things, you know, putting on different modules and turning them different ways. And I started on an Earth-like planet, so I have oxygen. I don't have to worry about any of that. It never gets too cold to where I'm freezing. I have to have inside space or anything like that. And you have the freedom to do whatever the hell you want to do. And mainly the reason I'm playing it, just so that you know, Swordless, is Space Engineers 2 comes out in about 2.5 weeks. I didn't even know about either of these games until about a month ago. Or, hell, maybe even only like 3 weeks ago. I first learned about it by seeing this like 12-minute, 9-minute, 12-minute kind of sort of gameplay trailer, but not really gameplay. But it was gameplay. It wasn't cinematic or anything. But it was more like a behind the scenes, the devs talking about the game and all that. And I'm like, damn, this looks cool, because I like space games. I like building ships. I like this ship. I kind of crashed and hit the planet and exploded on the way back from space. I took this in a little bit smaller version up to space. So it was up there, right? And I was doing my thing. Ran out of fuel. Crashed on an asteroid. Luckily, didn't do any damage. Had to fly by hand, like you see me doing now, out in space. I'm out there going mining ice to come and feed this thing, and letting it slowly make hydrogen fuel so I could fly again. Got that all working. Found some space stations. We docked up there, and I did some cool stuff. And then oh, Commodore Sean? Yeah. And then, actually, maybe I had heard about it from him. I've heard him talking about a lot of games before, so maybe I had heard. But then I was like, okay, well, and I even landed on the moon. I was totally going to... Yeah, I know. I was totally going to... Because I found ice, and I was going to process it, but I couldn't make the things I needed to make to do what I needed up there, and the sun went down, and I was running down on power. I'm like, damn it, I better get back to the planet. So I got back to the planet, and I got within 12 kilometers of here, and as I was running out of fuel, I'm like, oh shit, we better get closer, Oh, nope, too late, it's out. Boom! Smashed into the mountain, lost the whole back of the ship. Like, this container, there wasn't a hydro tank back there, that thruster and some other crap back there, a little bit on the bottom. Luckily, all the important stuff survived, and I was able to come down here, again, flying like this, mined a bunch of my ice here, flew back, did that 3 times to get this thing enough ice so that it could process the hydrogen again and get me to here. And I get here, and I didn't slow down fast enough, hit my tower, exploded into a fireball, died, my ship got blown up, blew my tower to bits, and I'm like, damn it. So I reset that save, then limped this thing back and just dropped it on this thing. And since I started today, I've been working on it. But the whole process, I learned that 1 hydro tank just isn't enough. So now I have 2. I took advice from somebody in the comments yesterday to put in... It's not going to go here, but I just wanted it here to get the mats out of my bags. This is a hydrogen engine. It will take the fuel that this thing makes from ice and convert it to power. That I had a battery here, but I'll put it somewhere else, and put it into my battery. Then I don't have to worry about just my solar to charge my battery, which wasn't enough. So I'm making this a little bigger. I'm going to have more solar on it. I'm going to add some guns, because before I was completely defenseless. If I had met some nefarious AI up there, I would have been in trouble. Now I'll probably still be in trouble, but maybe less. I found I need to put some skids on this so that when I do crash onto a planet, at least maybe just the skids will get blown to pieces. I'm going to put a parachute on it, just a whole lot of I put more storage on it now. Basically, I'm building... I took a ship that from YouTube, as we do, we look up YouTube when we don't know how to do crap, and we're like, okay, so I followed this guy's tutorial and made a ship. Realized from my playstyle it wasn't for me, and that's what I'm doing now, is I'm building something else. But like, besides all this out here, I've also started working on a secret lair in the mountain. I'm down here digging out the mountain because I'm going to put a secret base in here. I mean, fair. That's what we all do. When we're having issues trying to figure something out in a game, we go to YouTube and go, hey, yeah, Batcave, or something like that. There'll be some big-ass armored doors right here once I get to it. But I've got this little dude right here that I can get out and mine with. So I can run over here and just kind of... I gotta set the camera better here. Just come up, mine it out, then set it back. Gotta get my camera better so I can see what the hell I'm doing. It's gonna mess me up right here. Oh, whoa, a little bit too much. Up, right, back. There we go, and boom. So yeah, I just made this little jobby. It's a piece of crap, but it works, and that's all that matters. The DeLindsay cave, that's right. Funny enough, I did that too. I've been playing with a bunch of the different, like, modules and stuff you can build in this, like I built an aquarium, but I did that. It's a hologram. So yeah, it's just, that's what it is. It's free build. The whole game is just do whatever the hell you want, basically. And it's kind of cool. But there's a massive learning curve. A huge learning curve. Like, it's a cliff that you're standing at the edge of it, and oh, you look too close, now you're 1,000 feet down, and good luck, and build yourself back up, and we're not going to tell you how to build. It makes EVE Online look easy. That's my best explanation, and I'm not upset about that. I like having games that go into all kinds of detail. It's just, it's a lot. You need coffee, fair enough. Alright, so I know this thing has to have that thing. I could put a connector here, but that wastes 1 block by 9 blocks of space. I could slap it onto there, and then I have this weird kind of negative space here. There could be a battery. Maybe. And then what the hell do I do with all this space up here? Oh no, EVE Online was my first MMO. I was one of those guys, I got on it real early, like 2 years after it came out, or 3 years. And, Sorless, the easiest way to know what EVE Online is, it's space, and it's real. When you lose your ship, you lose real money, because those ships have value, and it has real, actual human world value. And when your ship goes boom, it hurts. It hurts a lot. Like, yeah, and it's final, and it's full. What's the term? Every man for himself. Everywhere. Like, PvP is enabled everywhere. It used to be there was like these super hyper safe zones, but CCP has lowered how fast Concord's the space police, how fast they respond, and people have gotten so good at the game, they've actually been able to turtle tank Concord, well, for a little bit at least. It gets to the point where so many of them spawn you can't at some point, but so there's nowhere that's safe, and it's all spaceships. You're a pod, you're a clone, and you sit in this pod inside of the ship, so you're never out walking around. Like you're permanently in a cockpit. But it's enjoyable. It's just one of those things. They call it spreadsheets online because there's so much to learn. Like, dear God, so much to learn. It makes your head hurt. There's so much to learn. I need to refill my bottle just in case. Let's put these up here. Those. But I do enjoy it. I played it for a long time. I've got 2 characters with over 2 million SP, even before the Plex came out. I mean, fair, I guess. I don't know your culture well enough to know if that's a... Oh, did I never grab these? Oh, I didn't grab all this stuff. Do I still have it on there? I do. Normal display. I don't know if that's a sick burn or... that probably didn't give me much stuff. It didn't give me anything. What do I need? Let's do this again. Because I don't think it did this right. Gotta finish our ion thrusters. Well, that's another thing. I'm making ancillary propulsion for space, just in case. Because, yeah, it was a dumpster fire last time. I just realized something. Why do I have to pipe these? These are electric. Wait a minute. Do I have to pipe those? I don't have to pipe them. Oh, whatever. It looks cool. I'm dumb. These are electric. I didn't need to pipe these. Well, whatever. It looks cool. It's not pulling it out. Oh, damn it. Bother. What do we need? We need thruster components. Just a thruster component. So I need 4 of those. Okay. I'm guessing it didn't make them? It didn't. Because I need gold, platinum. I can't make it. I didn't read the tin. Dang it. Do they all need platinum? Well, they all need a thruster component, so probably so. Okay. Well, I guess not. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to leave these built like they are. They're non-functional, but it gives me some materials on my ship that I can grind off if I ever need to. And I'm up in space, and it's large steel tubes, which is very valuable because you can't make them in the survival kit. So I'll just leave them until I can find platinum, and we'll deal with it then. Oopsie. Platinum's one of those things that it's only in space, so I think it's that planet right there. The alien planet. Connector. Boo. No, steel plates. What in the hell is it not giving me the stuff for it? Do I not have steel plates? I have tons of it. It's being weird. Okay, make sure nothing's on here, and there is. Alright, let's get the production of... I suppose I leave it on there. It's not going to hurt anything. Screw it. Let's take it off. So we'll have our connector, and I think I can have a battery to do anything, though. If I build the battery fresh, it should start with some charge, and I should have some fuel in these. Enough to get over here to this. It'll be a little harder to build unless I just build scaffolding afterwards. I could do that. I mean, it's not going to kill me to put it over here. Build it over here. Okay, so now, are we going to do this? Do I have too much stuff in my bags? I do. Let's get this crap out. Alright, so I guess we'll put this to that. Maybe upward, and then I'll armor the top or something like that with skids on the bottom. Alright, so if we do... That's gonna be... engine. I can even have a dead guy on my ship. I don't think so, actually. I don't think you can literally have one on your ship. Alright, so we gotta do this, we gotta do that, and I want to do it... Ooh, should I just do it there? It's got plenty of space, and it gives me space to really, really hide it. But if I do it there, I could put the battery right underneath it. And that still gives me enough space. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. With the... Okay. Alright. That's what we're going to do. So I can put a battery here. I can put a connector there to change it to these small. And then because I can't fit anything big on that. But I could put... It'll give me 2 small connectors coming off of there that I can pipe to something else. Battery. So then a battery, a little bit different than I thought it was, apparently. But it does still fit, and it'll give me, okay, so maybe it'll just give me 1 of those outwardly. But do I care if I've got that pipe right there? Alright, let's go grab this. We'll mock it up and see what we think. Ooh! That was a lot of mats. That better not be taking my fuel. Damn it! Stop! Engine. Oh man, it uses 500 kilowatts. But it produces... I can't have it using that right now because I need... Oh, I got 2? That ain't gonna work. How much juice does this have? Not much at all. I gotta put some ice in there. Alright, I need... Is it going to let me put it in there? I don't know if it'll let me go straight. Let's find out. There it is. It does. Alright, I need that to make... Okay, so how much time is my battery? 2 hours. It should be okay. And that should give me... I only need to get to like 4%. And then I can dock this and it'll have all the power and fuel I need. Alright. So what this does is still allow... I need to put a connector on that. Let's do that. Before I do that, this isn't finished. Why isn't it... Oh, it did grab stuff. Okay. Alright, so we got a full battery. We need connector... Not that many cons. No. Conveyor. Different kind. We just need this, but I'll put... Just got it on there? No, this one. So, that's another one I own that I haven't played that much of it. Part of my problem with No Man's Sky, and I'm definitely not alone in this, who the hell designed the flight system of the first ship for atmosphere? Someone could throw them off the cliff. It's the worst flying I've ever seen on a spaceship in my life. I realize it's video games. But it's like, and so I've talked to several people that have played the game for a long time. It does get better, apparently. But it's like, who designed that monkey system for your first little starter ship? It's so bad that I couldn't... I like the game, but I couldn't get past just how freaking bad the the flight is in that first ship that it just made me not want to play. I'm just like, I can't do this. This is terrible. What the hell was on here that I moved? That was probably there. Let's move that because I want that thing. Put that back. So we got this big and small, and then 6 can be used for whatever I need it for, which right now is going to be, you know what? 5. Let's get some stuff for these, and let's put a couple of these bad boys out. I wonder if the only reason these need to be fed is for ammunition. But yeah, No Man's Sky is one of those things that I wish I had gotten into a long time ago. Even though I have it, I just wish I had gotten into it more a long time ago. I feel like, not exactly like I've missed out, but maybe I could have done more before. Let's see, it's going to be this one. And then maybe I would have been more into it than I currently am into it, if that makes any sense. Okay, let's do this sensibly. I should have this as a... Okay, first off, this is going to be... It has to be that, but then I could do... like quads, so I have extra ports. I hope this is the just full-on junction for any direction. I'm hoping. I agree with that. I think No Man's Sky is definitely of that ilk, and Spotlight. Okay, so first things first, right here. So we're going to do a double. We're going to do, let's see, Searchlight. Wait, that doesn't need a... No, that just needs power. Oh. Yeah. I need a plate. Like I said before, I see the appeal of Raft. It didn't hook me. It's same. Here's another good, more relative one. Pal World. So Pal World came out almost exactly the same time Enshrouded did. I bought Pal World, and I played Pal World for a little bit, and it just didn't hook me. I couldn't get into it like I thought I should have gotten into it, and because of that, I ended up refunding the money, because I'm like, I mean, cool and all, but I'm like, I'm not feeling it, kind of thing. And it's just one of those things that, for me, there are games where I either like it or I don't, and it's just, and I know pretty quickly usually. For whatever reason, that was one of them that I wasn't that enamored by. What is it called? Blast. I want to do... I think these go small also. Give me a little bit of a teeny tiny space of armor on there, because I want to put something on top of it. Wait, maybe I don't need that. Hang on. Forever Rain lately. Yeah, I would say I prefer Enshrouded for sure. Yeah, that was fun. I'm waiting to see when she wants to play again. I think she wanted to kind of play by herself for a bit so she could really kind of get down on the building system. That's why we did some of the things we did, so that I could get her some stuff to be able to build. Okay, so let's do it. Ah, so I can't place it there. So it is accurate. I can't place that there. Okay. So I do need something in front of that, assuming I put it on top of my ship. Maybe I'll move this forward one. Okay, let's do that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, Siri, she's better at it than I am. I'm not afraid to say that. Joni is better at is that a spotlight? Yeah. She is better at the interior decorating stuff than I am. Oh, I can't. Oh, wait. Can I? Yes, I can. I was standing in the way. There we go. Okay, so that puts that there. Now we go to 5. And we put 2 of these in. And I put 1 back here. But I do it to make it look cool. Let's see. Is this a corner? It's a corner. That could be kind of cool. So then we build those up. Oops, I should have done this one here. And then we put a camera in front of it. So then we got... Am I out of plates? I am. Okay. Six. Pull the camera out. Grab some of that too. I'm definitely good at building the macro, a little bit less on the micro. I'm pretty good at the micro, especially in Enshrouded, but I'm nothing compared to Joni. She's top tier. Don't let her catch me saying that. She's like, no, I'm not that good. Blah blah blah. Bull crap. You're definitely that good. She's just humble at it. Okay, so I wonder if the reason those need to be piped is because maybe they need auto ammo added to them. Maybe. Let's take a look here. Gatling. She definitely has a talent at it. Okay, Gatling gun. Fast shooting gun to be loaded through conveyors. Loaded through conveyors, yeah. Uses Gatling ammo boxes. Is that even something I can build? I probably have some, but is it something I can build? Okay, maybe I don't have any. Production. Magnesium powder, nickel ingot, iron ingot. I can make some. I have no idea how much any of this takes. Gotta be careful on the magnesium powder. I don't think I have a ton of it. Yeah, I wouldn't say I have a ton of it. I would like to see the assembler shove everything up into my storage. That would be great. You know what? I can do it this way. There we go. Wow, how long does it take to make each box? That's all I had? Nickel ingot, iron ingot. Not out of magnesium powder. There's no way I'm out of nickel. I got shitloads of iron. Is that considered not enough magnesium? Maybe it is. Alright. I guess I gotta go mine some magnesium. I only found all the balloon pieces. I think of all ship parts now. I spent the last 2.5 days ripping down my ship and rebuilding it. I ended up needing 3 balloons as I could not get the design preferred. 2 balloons configuration. The co-op weight changes. Yeah, the co-op weight changes irritate me. I don't know if you saw the patch notes. They did fix the data pads. I went out and I did a run. I did 12 towers. I don't know, I think it was 3 wind turbines, 2 greenhouses, and all the rest were a variety of radio towers. It was about 1 in 3. And it was all of them. I got 2 orange, 3 blue, and 1 pink. So it wasn't overly pink, it wasn't no oranges, it was a good mix. So I think that's about right. If I remember correctly, it was about 1 every 3 towers. So it's about normal again. But it makes me wonder, they fixed that on the day they came back. Could they not have fixed that the day before they left? I'm just saying. And not have us wait 2.5 weeks while they were on vacation? Don't listen to me, that's just me talking out loud. Oh, yeah, right. Ugh. I can get to this from right here. Woohoo! So... where the hell did I not put it in my bag? Must not have. To me, it comes down to player sentiment, and... well, okay, I mean, you could be right, Swordless. It could be a thing that some of them were, quote, working off the clock, in quotes, because they weren't actually, quote, working, and were trying to figure it out behind the scenes, and then someone had a whammo idea and realized, oh, okay. I'm a little of both, spreadsheets and winging it, but I think I'm more spreadsheets. I like having... what the hell? Oh. I like having all of that kind of... I like knowing stuff. Okay, like this battery. It doesn't tell me the exact weight of this battery in the game and what its density is. There are people who have figured it out. Hey, Desperate for the Truth. And then this thruster. How much weight will this thruster lift? How much weight does this ship weigh? How much does this weigh? How much does this thing weigh? How much does that thing weigh? Weigh empty, then it's full, it weighs something else. Are different items that are in there weigh more? You can figure a little bit of that out, but not everything. So I like those things, and I like to know those things, because, man, in EVE Online, I had my ships, like, all the way to the one power of what you could get the biggest thing. Or the smallest thing, depending on what it was. And I do that in Forever Skies. Trying to min-max being able to make the 500 kilo ships. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of that kind of stuff. Okay, let's see how much juice this has made. We got 7. Should we disconnect and go park it so it's at least... I think we should. Okay, so I need to go into here... Thrusters on. Oh, no. No, we're not. I don't have any upward thrust. it would just go clash. Yeah, that wouldn't be very good. I only have forward thrust and nothing else. That's not going to work. It does require that mindset. That's why I like doing it. Because and it's getting harder, but it's the concept of trying to figure out how the hell you're going to fit X, Y, and Z into A, B, and C box when X, Y, and Z is definitely bigger than A, B, and C, right? It's like, and I love that challenge. That challenge is awesome to me, being able to do that kind of stuff. Okay, so if I do miners on the side, I want them to come out from the cockpit like I did them before. And they have to come forward some, because I found out that doesn't work so well if you don't take them forward. 7. Let's go get us some materials to make these. Alright, so we got a bunch of that. So, this time, I think I'm going to use this bad boy, so I get lots of directions. Assuming I'm using the right part there. I hope. So then this, we want to do a T. Like that. Ooh, or do we want to do it like that? Or do we want to do it like this? Nope. Like that. I think that would be more advantageous. No, that doesn't work. It has to be that. Or backwards. So we'll do it that way. Like that, because that's what the drill mounts to. And if I remember right, I put the drill one forward. So then even do that, just in case I want more. Okay, so more connections is always better. So, I wouldn't say very soon is the right answer. In my opinion, this is just me because I've been following Forever Skies for a long time, all the way since the beginning. I am of the opinion they need more time. The game needs more time. Wait a minute. It fits like that? Well, why did I do it like that? Can I not? Oh, no, it takes up that whole space. It takes up the whole space no matter what. So if I want a side port or if I want a top port, it's going to take up space. Oh, but if I do... Yep, no, it takes up space all the way on the right also. So originally, a lot of people were surmising that it was likely going to be 1.0 somewhere in the neighborhood of late March, maybe April, maybe. I think it's probably going to be more like definitely April and maybe pushing May. And I think that's just because, and this is the pragmatist in me, don't come at me for this. The co-op update was a disaster. It was a mess. It was an absolute mess. Did I not click those? I didn't click those, did I? I clicked one. And there were far more bugs than I think they expected. I also think that it wasn't necessarily the development side of the studio that put it out for before the holidays, and that it was more the financial side, the finance side, that had it put out. Did I not? Okay, there we go. And because there were so many problems. It does. It shows they can fall down. Because, to be fair, and I want to be fair about this, Forever Skies, let me back this up. Far From Home is one of the studios that is making Forever Skies in early access that I think is doing early access the right way. I think they're doing a good job of it. I think they're doing it in a manner that is good for the player base for the most part, and hopefully healthy for the studio. I do not think that they're just like, oh, it's a money grab and this and that, whatever. And I think the pre-holiday thing, whether or not it was a choice from those folks that create the money or that control the finances or not, is irrelevant. I still think they're doing a good job. I just think co-op should have been pushed until after the holidays. It just wasn't ready. And unfortunately, they have gotten some bad press from it. And I don't think it will, but I do hope that doesn't kind of sour people's impression of the game, because the game is good. It just it's got some problems at the moment that hopefully they'll get worked through. Okay, so I need to try something here. Drill. Bing. So this is spaceship drills. Okay, now do this. Go into G. Oh, weapon gets a block by itself, huh? Okay. So, put this on this. Now. Alright, so it does work. So, they are connected, so those big fat blocks right there must be what I thought they were. And just a connect all in every direction. Oh, definitely not. No, the only thing that I have concern with, if you will, when it comes to Forever Skies, is okay. At its core, Forever Skies is a base builder game. Your base just moves with you. It just goes where you go. And I have a concern that they're not presenting enough of a building game for the builders that want to play the game building. I don't feel like there is enough content for the non-builders, the people that don't give a crap about building that airship, they just want to go through the story. I don't think there's enough there. I don't think there's enough meat and potatoes available for them to play for any length of time, and I can see a lot of people playing it getting bored very easily if they're not the builder type. So I'm concerned with the... I do want to wait until we get creative mode and see what it's going to be about. I think it's cool that they're going to give us creative mode. I do hope it reduces or removes a lot of the restrictions. I don't know if it will, but I have some concern there that it's going to be... Man, how to say it without sounding like I'm being a jerk or not. I feel like they're not representing the building community well enough. Oh, no worries. And I would like to see them do more to that end. Now, again, survival mode's coming out. They originally had no plans of it, or not survival mode, I'm sorry, creative mode. They originally had 0 plans for creative mode. So the fact that they're putting that in there shows that they do have some commitment. I would agree with that. I would agree that it is not balanced very well between the, hey, here's a story that you can get done in like 5 hours. 5 hours. You could probably get it done in 3 hours. But the average person, say 7 to 12 hours. Versus the building side can keep it going for a long, long time. But there's just so many weird restrictions. They haven't done any QA for the weight systems. The way, like the big planter, you have to delete the whole planter in order to be able to plant a different seed if you want to or not. They did help with the sprinklers, adding the... What was that? Something just weirded out. Let me save my game just in case something's about to happen weird. They did add that kind of like light column that comes down, which is fantastic. Thank you for doing that, Keen, or FFH. I appreciate you. But yeah, it just seems like there's not enough like meat and potatoes there if they don't do a more superior job supporting the building community. Now, I say that, and let's look at the fact that they do... Okay, the upvote page, I can't think of its name. They do so much with what people want. Have you noticed almost all of the stuff on the top of the list has nothing to do with building? Now, if we take co-op out, because that was always up there at the top, almost nothing on the top of that list is to do with building. So the majority, at least the vocal majority in the suggestion page through Discord, they're not builders. So if I were the studio and I was just looking at something like that, I too might think, oh, no one gives a shit about building. Well, at least not enough people, so I guess we'll concentrate on some other aspect of the game. So I can't 100% fault them in that respect. I just don't like it because building is what I do in games, at least the games that I showcase. Because I do play a lot of non-building games like Stalker 2 and well, anything along that line. I love stealth games too. And yes, I like Thief. Come at me. Come at me. Thief is a great series, and I don't care that people didn't like Thief 4. I liked it fine. Alright, so we've got guns, we've got a spotlight, we've got a camera, a battery, the engine thingy. I don't have very much fuel yet, but I'll connect to there and I'll have all the fuel I need. I've got one battery, so we need... And I can start shoving crap up in this little hole right there. I feel like the top, unless I'm getting shot at, is going to be the least of my problems. So let's start putting the one-by-one stuff up here. So ore detector. So stuff like this. There we go. We can shove stuff like this up in these places. Let's not attach it to that in case that gets nuked. Let's attach it to this. Okay, so that's an ore detector. I need an antenna. Is it this one? Or is it this one? I don't know. I don't remember. No, it's that one. Okay, so there's an antenna. So now we got ore detector and antenna. I'll need some gyros. Make sure I don't have everything on the list. I don't. I do think so. Now, for good or for ill, FFH changed the game, this is best my knowledge, based off of all those comments and upvotes and all that stuff. So, in a way, it's kind of the community that did. It's if I'm correct in that, it is the community that got them to change the game so drastically for the co-op update. So, I guess the community is to blame, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know if that's the right answer, but maybe. Minimus spaceship design and build from Starfield. I'm assuming Starfield is what you mean by SF. It was pretty much the only thing I liked in it. I can't lie. Bethesda, it just works, or not works, because it usually doesn't. Alright, so let's do... I'm going to do 3 gyros like I did before. So, we're going to start... Oh, I need stuff. It's funny, before you jumped on, we were talking a little bit about... And let's see here. I do not. There's no way that's the right stuff. Not even close. What do I have on here? I just have a gyro. It's pulling the large one. Damn it. It might let me at least build it. Let's try it. So how many spaces? I'm going to take up that whole thing. I can't see in there. No, I agree with that. Let's go to this connector. I think the connector would be a good spot to... Excuse me. Alright, can I get these in here? There we go. I'm not gonna get to the middle one. I might have to finish the middle one before I do the top one, because I don't know that I can get to it. Let's see. I don't know which one that just did. Oh, okay, yep. I'm gonna have to... Okay. There we go. I mean, calling it... So it just... There's a lot of games with SF and... Just making sure. But yeah, I called it SF for Starfield. And FS for Forever Skies. I agree. The ship builder is pretty much the best thing they have going for themselves. And unfortunately... was never properly finished. They just... There are so many more things they should have done with that, and they just didn't for whatever reason. And it just is what it is. Alright, what number are we on? 6. 6 there. Really? Of course. And it's going to give me 15 million of these things. I enjoyed the theme builds that I made. Like Hopetek's Magnum Opus, the Space Truck 4. That was a lot of fun. Alright, so we got 3 gyros. Alright, so let's take a look here. We got antenna or detector. Might even move those down a notch so that I can run armor right across the top of that. And maybe a solar across the whole entire top of this. Yeah, let's do that. Let's run these. Oh, my bags are full. It was fun. It was fun to do the kind of theme type of builds. I really enjoyed trying to figure out how to make things work, how to make them fit in that game with somewhat substandard building concept. Starfield has some pretty weird limitations in its builder. I mean, it's more free than Forever Skies is, I would say, but it's some weird things. Or detector. Alright, so let's do this again, but... Damn it. I'm trying to figure out which button it is. Down one. Okay. Now we do ANT for antenna. And we're going to do the same thing here. That way I can just run something right across them. Now, so that space is all full, and I can run armor across that as well. I could. That gives me access to a port, so I don't really want to cover it. I'm trying to think of where I want to put the parachute, because we're running a parachute this time. And I know I found out that it can be under other blocks. It doesn't care where it's placed. But I want to put it kind of middle of the ship. So... how far those gyros go down? How to shoot? I think it's this one. I don't know. Never used the thing. I think that looks good to me, but I don't have the mats to build it. Okay. To build something first, guys. We go. Let me check DeLindsay's video. Well, I mean, hey man, I appreciate that. That's a glowing recommendation. I'll take it. Right here. Okay, gyroscopes by. Take that. Dump off the million whatever it put in my bag. Alright, maybe that'll put it in there. I mean, I'll take it, man. I'll take any compliments I can get. Alright, so we have a parachute. It's kind of on one side. I don't really like that. But I think it needs to be piped. It looks like it does because it has one of those things there. So maybe it needs to have power to be able to deploy. I don't know. I'm still wondering if I should put a connector on the bottom, because I could put skids down further down than that. But skids I'll do over there. I just want to get the bulk of this. You know what? How are we doing here? We have 5 hours of power. Turn that on. No, sir. Turn off. I don't want you using what fuel I have left. Oh, right. Yep. I still have no thrusters. Okay. So, we gotta figure out thrusting. So, we definitely need 2 of these down. Aha! Negative space that I was wondering what the hell I was gonna do with. Well, I guess I know now. Alright, so I need... So if I'm going to do hydro thrusters, so if I want them maybe like that on both sides, I'm going to have to pipe them, which means, I mean, I could do something like that and pipe from there. I have that spot available. I could even bring that up so that the skids are higher. Requires a little bit more piping if I do that, but I don't think I mind. The only problem is I'm definitely not doing that in the same place over here. That's as high I'm going to go. Yeah, let's put them in line. So let's... Hi, I'm stuck. Let's go get some mats and drop a couple ups. Big boy all of a sudden. Okay. So if we're going to do this, I think I'm going to put it all the way... No, if I put that there, I can't even put a connector on. Can I just... I can if I change that. Alright, so I'm going to have to change that connector to the connector this has. Alright, so that works. This is the wrong connector.
Inventory full.
Well, here. Oh, wee! That scared the crap out of me. That freaked me out. Oh, man. Alright, so there's that. Screw it. Do that there. Then it won't be the same. But do I care that it won't be the same? I probably do. Let's just do that so I can pipe any direction. No, so that's why I didn't... I have my thrusters turned off. And I even have the power turned... Well, I did turn the power back on just now. I'm going to pop it in here. As soon as I pop it in there, it'll refill everything. Like, everything. It's not instantaneous, obviously. But it'll refill it all. Serious? Okay. Turn all that off. Let's redo this again. That's at 93. Let's just build it. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. I'll get to that later. Always wants to give me a bazillion plates. Oh, oh, oh! Okay, let's get this on. Get up there. Up. Off. There we go. Okay, so those are done. Drill. All right, we'll get there. We'll get there. Alright, so drill's back. We got all the connectors. I kind of want to redo this one just for that same reason. Not kind of. I have to redo this one for the exact same reason. Okay, let's go put all the junk away so I can get rid of those. And pull it back. Ah, that's why that one isn't on. Because it's not piped yet. Seven. And 6. Yeah, it looks correct. Alright, so make sure I don't have anything on there. I do. Okay. Boom, boom. Yeah, well, it's because I crashed. I crashed last night. Smacked into the mountainside. It was a more complete ship yesterday. Until I exploded. So, let's see what we're looking at right now. We're getting there. Definitely have some more to fill in, but we're getting there. Alright, let's make sure none of these thrusters are on. Off, 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 off. Okay. Oh, I do still have a down one, don't I? I mean, I guess I don't really care because I do need them. Okay, so let's get our thrust, hydrogen thruster. There we go. No, of course not. I would play in creative mode where I don't have to deal with all this jing jing. It won't let me play stuff, but if I do that, then I'm not really learning all the stuff, and I need to learn all the stuff. So, I do this. Alright, so we got a 2 downward. I don't want to have that many down, because down attitude is actually very easy to deal with. It's... So I got 2 up, 2... same, 2 up and 2 forward, like I did. And then... I currently have none from this front. Man, I don't want to leave these big gaps. I gotta figure out something to stick in there. I mean, okay, so what I could stick in there is I could build an armored shell over it. And that's what I could, quote, stick in there in those spaces. Also, right here, nope. I can come down, or, because I can also put thrust there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's what I want to do. I need, nope, I need 8. Right there. Oh, yeah, no, that's what I want. Interior plate this time. Okay, fine. Cannot withdraw. Blah, 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 blah. We played Empyrean Galactic Survival. I have not. Is that sounds like a Star Wars thing. Probably isn't. That's what it sounds like. That's not what I want. I want up here. This way. Why am I... G... Get rid of that. Take that. I will write it down on, or, here, let me real quickly. Steam Store, Empyrean, Galactic Survival, Complete Edition. Let's just pick this one first and see what the...
In an infinite galaxy, there are 2
I've seen this
options.
trailer. Wonder why I didn't pick it.
Survive
Is this isometric?
or die.
If it is, I'm not a huge fan of isometric.
I came here alone, before the others.
No, it looks 3D.
I harvested the resources I needed to carve out a
This
life,
came out in 2020.
to
It's
craft a future.
mostly positive, mixed recent. Alright, let me add it to my wish list. I'll take a better look at it. I've seen that trailer. I can't remember when, but I've definitely seen it. Okay, so my idea with this... Okay. I mean, it's worth taking a look at. 7. I'm going to do these a little bit different. We're going to do these. All kinds of silly, but I think it'll look cool. And of course now I don't have those. Okay, fine. Hang on. Nope. I just need to get left and right, and these reverse. Really? Thought I clicked enough. Apparently I didn't click enough of them. And then I'll be able to set it up on here, and then it'll properly be able to charge. I need it up that high anyway, so that I can build this these skids that I'm gonna build, so that just another layer of protection, plus the parachute. Involves a lot of such designs, configuration, and tooling. Well, it's definitely worth checking out. It's not that expensive. Oh my god. So many back and forth, so many back and forth. Since I'm not going to have any large forward facing. Do I have lights yet? I can put lights anywhere. Screw it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 forward. I think 6 forward should be good enough. Famous last words. Alright, make sure I don't have anything on the build tool. I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So hope that got enough. No, it didn't, because I don't have some of the parts. Of course I don't. Alright, let's clear this again. I'm gonna have to build them. It must be the large metal plates, or the metal grids. But it says I have everything I need in here. What the hell? Screw it, we'll make them anyway. No, I didn't. And that's all it's making, so clearly I did not have enough of what I needed. Okay. Definitely weird for me too. I'm too stupid to figure out the configuration myself, too lazy to spend some time learning. That's why I don't play it after a few hours. Seems very good for those who would appreciate its style. Oh, thrusters on. Thrusters using juice. Not good. I mean, it's not like I can't put... Not G, F. Nope. Get up there. Oh, there are a bunch of them. Off. I'll create the group later. I know people are screaming at me right now. I'll create the group later once I have them all, and then I'll... Line sideways. Okay. So we got 6 reverse. We got 2 big boys forward. 2 big boys up. There's 1 to the side. A second. I should have made these a T. And if I made them a T on both sides, I could have lateral thrust. Oh, look at that. Smarty smart. Sometimes. Not always. Especially not when I crash land into a planet. Oh, damn it. Okay, so 7. We want the big boy. Many connections. All right. So let's put back ion thruster. It was this. I'm just gonna put this because it's the one I want. And once I finally find platinum, we'll be able to finish those and have some extra thrust. And then I think it'll look cool. Then we need these guys. Of course not. Alright, so we got side, side. Alright. As much as I can, start it making more. Wow, you must be really low on interior plate. Let's... I'm not that low on it. I'm gonna be not low on it here in a moment. Gonna be really not low. Alright, so... all this away for the moment. There we go, filled it up with a bunch of stuff. Let's see how far we get this time. Far enough to turn that on. No, not yet. Okay. So clear. Oh, he cleared it. Good. Got you. Got you. All right. So now we just have those two. See if that got us enough. And that should be enough lateral thrust that we can at least park this ship. I can worry about what else we're doing afterwards. Okay. So, lots of stuff to do here. How much do we have? 6%. Alright. Thrusters. Oh, let's get rid of this. Hydrogen thruster. I got a down one incomplete somewhere? Okay. Let's take that out of there since it's not. Rosters? The rusters. Save it. G. Tool. No. Groups. Hydro. Let's just do like... there we go. It's good enough. So, 5. They're on. Now, plate, mag plate, unlock. Give me some distance here. Woo! Woo! Not that much. Whoa! 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 Stop drifting. Oh, that was not enough. Shit. Damn it! Really? Is there an autosave feature? Oh, what'd we do? What did we blow up? So that's still all there. I think all we blew up was the ship. Why was it drifting so badly? Man, we blew up a lot. I mean, I didn't have anything in all those, though. I don't think this thing's gonna fly at this point. Oh no, I have no down thrust at this point. Those got blowed up too. Alright. Save as... just in case. Okay, oopsie. I want to check to see if... stupid heater. Learn how to turn off. I want to see if I have a save from a moment ago, anytime recently, and I don't have to go back too long ago. 11:43, so that's a half hour ago. I mean, half hour ago is better than a whole busted ship that I can't even move at the problem. Yeah, we got a problem. Apparently two... I wonder if it had to do with that piston on the side. Because apparently two thrust on either side was not enough. Because it was drifting badly. At this point, I can't even get it off the ground without some serious work. Wait. Nope. That's all I've got. Half hour ago. Oh, I should have saved it before I took off. I should have saved it before I took off. And I didn't. What we learned, boys and girls, save your damn game. I mean, it's really just before I put the thrusters on, so it's not even that far back. But it still sucks. And it's before I changed all the back. Okay. Damn it. You don't learn without failing, right? And we learned, save your damn game. The only thing I can think of is this thing, but why wouldn't it have listed to this direction? Because it sure seems to me like it's heavier on this side than on that side with these two things. But they're about balanced. I don't know. All I know is that wasn't enough thrust from the sides. Failure always involves learning. Yes, I agree. And it's painful. Alright, I do it again. Oh, it was right before because I still have these things on here. So I didn't go back that far. It was all the little stuff like the thrusters and all that what set me back. Yeah, I'm like, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Man, that was impressively quick at how fast I exploded It just down, 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 kaboom. Hey, my parachute didn't go off. I wonder if I have to program that to actually learn how to work so that it understands how to deploy and everything. Probably. Okay, so that's got to be like... Right? Matching up to it? Yeah. Ah, I don't have the mats. Okay. It definitely had enough up and forward thrust because I was able to go zoom zoom. I just wasn't able to do anything else but fall out of the sky. That off of there. You. What is not finished here? Alright, let's get all this made. This kind of goes to that learning cliff that this game has. You know, it's got a lot... Okay, fine. It just gave me all the... Why does it always give me stuff I don't need? Are we building anything? Let's build all that. As far as I'm aware, I had everything, and it... Nope. Alright. Let's try this again. All you up. Get all you out. Stuck. Stuck. Ugh. Okay. Are still tubes. Okay, so I'm just short that. It's cleared. Grab that. Oh, hurry, hurry, hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Also, before that breaks the plates below it. Up, off, off. Okay. Alright. So, we're gonna nuke all this to reset those. Get those going, and we're gonna go up to like 4 or 5, I guess. I mean, we have all this space here. I got 2 on both sides. So I can put 2, 3, 4. I could have 5. I just need to build some bulk up there. It could be armoring. It could look cool. Alright. And... Now, 7, you. Ion thruster. This guy's the one I like. Just put there. Huh? Why is it doing the big one? Did I grab the big one? I probably did. What is going on? There we go. Oh, I don't have... Oh! Yeah, I'm not as far as I thought I was. I gotta put all that back. The gyros. Yeah, okay. So it sent me back a little bit further than I thought. Boo. Alright, so we've got this. that. Alright. That's alright. We're learning. I think this is the kind of thing, too, that scares people away from games like this. Games like EVE Online, games maybe like you just said, this Empyrean. People are concerned that it's just too damn difficult for them. Hydro. And so they don't get the game and learn, or they get so frustrated because, it broke on me. Well, okay. Do it differently next time. Don't let it break on you. You know, it... Well, and that is a valid argument, 100%, and I agree with that. Sometimes I like the challenge, other times not so much. I don't know that's where all of these are going to end up being permanently, but that's where they're going to be for now. Alright, that's a lot. Alright, let's make sure I don't have anything I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. It only lets you do 8 at a time, so. Alright. I'm okay there. Didn't let me get it out. Okay, so it's got some, so gimme. Get in there, shut those off, then I'll go do the other side. That's gonna be right. Seven. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where the hell is the 7th one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have no idea. Oh, I totally missed one. do. Let's see what we got yet. That gave me a bunch of stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 per side, I think, should be more than enough. And we saw what just happened, so let's hope that, because it's better than 2. So that's going to be left. Off. Alright, now I need to get the down. Off. Alright, so we have 2 down, we have 2 up, we have... Oh, I haven't built all these yet. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, nope, I need 9, 8, 8. Nope. This one. Can't tell. That way. Of course not. I wonder if it didn't turn all the thrusters back on. It makes me wonder if it didn't. If the... It makes me wonder. The way it acted, it seemed like maybe it didn't turn all the thrusters back on. Because it was immediately just drifting. Unless I also didn't have the dampener on. If I didn't have dampener on... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's okay. Things happen, you learn, you move on. And let's see, we need 6, 7, 7. Nope, I want to do these the other way so it looks cooler. This way. Totally impractical. Won't give me any other attachment points. But it'll look cool. And I had one here too, up. Ooh, but should I put it there instead of up here? How about? I am probably going to have to go mine some iron here pretty soon, much of the materials as I'm using. I did mine a lot before I got into doing this today. Like, I spent a couple hours, see how much we've got. I don't see any. Yeah, I do. 18,000, we're fine. 3,000 nickel, now we're fine. The only thing is the magnesium powder we're really low on. All the rest is perfectly fine. Alright, front thrust. Let's do this. Alright. Backwards. 6. Turn them off. Perfect. They're all off. We do need some light. All I have so far is a spotlight, but that's just for finding goodies in space. So let's look at a couple spotlights, and we'll put some lights around the drill heads so that when we're in the thick of it, we should be able to see properly. We always need something. Let's go ahead and... But I should have a bunch of this, so let's grab some now. Boy, that's a big boy spotlight if you're on a... Oh, nope. That's not what I meant to do. If you're on a large grid ship. One of these days I'll build one. Right now, it's about all I can manage, and I can only barely manage. I have now crashed this ship 5 times. Literally 5 times. Too much fun. Okay, so this doesn't have... Ooh. Do I want interior light, or do I want some... I already have one. I want to put stuff on the outside of that. Let's... Okay, let's do this. Let's get rid of that one. Just in case. And then let's do... I do like the idea of interior light. Why am I... What's blinking? Oh. Where I was on that, okay. Is it going to go against it? It's going to stick it out like... That's so dumb. I don't like that. I don't like that either so much. Well, how about I just do that then? And there we go. So now we'll have light that's everything but behind us. Now, I do know there you can do some kind of remote control thing, and you can put a backup camera so that you can very easily dock. I'm not that sophisticated yet, so I'll get there, but I'm not there yet. Alright, so 6 left, 6 right, 6 reverse, 2 big... Oh, I did not finish something. 2 big ones up, 2 big ones forward. We need to get the gyros back on there. We need to get the ore detector, the antenna. What else? The event controller that I don't know if I can figure out how to redo. Yes, it's a whole thing. Parachute. Gotta do the parachute too. Put it back on there. And then hopefully we'll save it. We'll put it on the charger, I hope, and everything will go well. Alright, so we have forward light, we have sideways light, and I can make those brighter or dimmer. I don't want to go too crazy on the light because it is power usage. Need to make a group for it. We can get to... I can get to that, but I'm definitely going to have to put something over that. I may make like a small alcove or something there. We have forward facing, so if I point at it, I can shoot at it, but that's about it. We'll have to do some. It is somewhat symmetrical. It's a little loose over here on being the same, but it's similar. And then I'll do some armoring up there. All right, so we need ore detector. So we're going to do that. Is that the right spot, or was it one down? Nope, it's one down. There you go. Then we need an antenna. Okay, ba-da-da-ba-da. Might be able to reach it from here. Okay, so we need parachute. On that. We need gyro. 3 of them. Up 1. Oh no, I don't even have the mats to click it. Okay. Do. I filled my bags with something. Perfect. Alright. Redo that. Click it. Click it. I still have too much. It's putting a bunch of crap in there that doesn't belong in there for this one I need. Which is driving me crazy. Okay. 1 more gyro to go. Of course not. Put a bunch of junk in there, filled it up with stuff that I don't need because it's thinking it's a big gyro. Oh, no. Perfect. Okay, so let's take inventory here. We've got... I'm missing an event coordinator, but I will deal with that in a moment. Right now, I just need to make this work. We got our gyros. We have 2 to go down, which I can't imagine that'll be... We've got gravity, so it shouldn't be a problem. 6 left and right instead of 2. 6 reverse. 2 big in the back, 2 big at the bottom. I'm going to empty all my stuff out. I just ran smack into that chair and he was like, ah! Rose like, stop hurting me. I'm about to right now. I'm going to save first. I'm wondering if this is part of the problem. I did disengage the mag plate, so we moved. I just saved right now. I'll save it again just in case. Okay, so we need to get rid of this. So hydrogen thruster. So it's everything on this list. Save. Now, if I go to G, groups, I've got hydrogen thrusters. Actually, I'm not even going to do it that way. We're going to do it this way. Control panel, spaceship hydrogen thrusters, on. How much power do I have? I have 6. It's not going to last very long. And it is working because I can see smoke. Now, we've got a plate. Mag plate. Unlock. It's not doing whatever the hell it was doing before. So, I don't know why it was all drifty boy, but it isn't drifting at all now. It's actually flying correctly now. Yeah, it's like it's flying normal. And down works just fine, even with only 2. Way too tall. Oh, I don't have a lock on me. G. No, K. Connector. Alright. So now, unfortunately, everything's still on because I don't have an event controller set up. So all the fuel is still being trickle used, but it's also charging at the same time. Batteries being charged, everything's being charged. I gotta set it all up to make it work properly, but we are docked now. I can get rid of all this. Okay, so we now have a mostly functional ship. It's not going to operate properly with docking because I don't have that set up yet. But the ship is functional. I have to figure out how you set up the parachute to auto-deploy. I want it to auto-deploy. How do I want to do this? If I run out of fuel and all the hydrogen thrusters cut out. But I don't know how to do that exactly. I don't know how to program that. Also, I'm going to pop a few more small batteries in choice places. I've got to think about where to put them. First off, let's, now that I have all this, I think, with the exception of right there, I'm going to build out some of this to give me more space. It's these things right here. What's up? What am I going to need? Girder. That's got a light right there, so can't do that one. Oh. Can you do there? Why? There we go. So don't do that next spot. Funny enough, these are just temporary, but I'm leaving them on the sides. This here is not going to exist after I've gotten all this done. I don't want it there. But all the rest of it I want temporarily, so it'll help me build. I can walk underneath it without falling off. Alright, so now we have some scaffolding. I can walk underneath this thing. I need to go up in there and go ahead and turn off. I'll just manually turn off the thrusters, which is really cool that I have this to just go blunk. No more thrusters. Okay, so now I only have the very minor things consuming power. Oh, I need to make sure that's not on. I don't know if it got turned back on. It's off. Okay, good. Because I don't want it consuming my hydrogen. So what if I look at tanks here? They fill really slowly because I haven't set up the event coordinator to... Oh, no, that's the wrong one. This must be... This one's spaceship. Okay. Okay, so we've got 5, 2, 7, 2... But it says 4. Yeah, I don't know how to take that. It says we only have 4%, but we have 7.5% actually. So the way this is set up currently, and I don't understand it 100%, but I think I do. Ooh. Huh? This docking clamp, if you will, it's a connector. What you can do is when you dock, you set the event coordinator to auto refill these tanks. So normally it's just going to trickle fill the tanks, but you can set these tanks to priority. So it just sucks them out every time you're docked. You can set your oxygen tank to do the same thing. You can set your battery to do the same thing. And at current, it's trickle charging, so it's going to take like, I don't know, 7 hours. But you can change that to have it fill in like 12 minutes or something. And then what it does is it sucks juice straight from your batteries instead of pulling it from the grid at a slow amount. But I gotta set all that up, and I don't remember how to do all that, so I gotta have some fun. And then I gotta figure out places to put all the other things. I wanted to put a few extra batteries in this small type. And since we are talking about this, let's go ahead and take a look here. That. I'm not going to go nuts with these things, but I just want a couple of extra. Steel plates. Just so I have just a little bit, because I have that thing that's actually going to create power. But just have, you know, a little extra just in case we need it. Never know. So that's 4, and it's fairly balanced. Let's leave it at 4. I also then have to figure out how I'm going to build these skid thingies, skis, if you will, to give me even more protection for when I drop, because it hits the skids, breaks the skids instead of breaking my ship, and they'll have to be at least 1 block lower, or the block lower than those along the side, maybe the center or something. I'll figure something out. And something that kind of looks neat, and then I'll give this a nice wrap. If I can find anything else that goes up there that makes sense, I'll put more stuff, but I don't want to go crazy because the more stuff you add, the heavier it gets. First and foremost, let's drop all that. Alright, now let's hope that worked. Alright, so now we have 2 big batteries, or 1 big battery, and 4 small batteries. I put them in there kind of wonky, but whatever. So now we have extra charging capacity, which wasn't really a problem before, but why not? I mean, if I can do it, I might as well do it. Do I have any large tubes up here? Doesn't look like it. Down to 146 and 100 there. And let's do... Okay. Just get those making so we have some extra stuff. I got the makings of ion. Oh, and that's something else I need to do. I need to consider where I'm going to have ion. Because it can't just be forward. It has to. I have to have all directions. Okay, let's look at this. Until I get platinum, I can't do much with it anyway, but I do need to, let's see, ion, raster. It's this one? I think so. So let's go ahead and get the materials. So. On that side on both right next to that engine on both sides. We'll do 3 vertical. Damn it. Come on. So we'll have 6 lifting, 4 pushing, probably the bare minimum of attitude control. Oh, can I fit some in there? Will they work in there? Probably not, because of this thing actually takes up the space. Let's find out. There we go. That. No. Okay, so they won't go there. Okay. And we'll go there. Well, I suppose I could just do... No, I can't. I got plates. They just won't let me place it there. That's interesting. That must not be considered a... Okay, how about... 5. We're going to do some of this armoring anyway. And then use that to place this against. Let's give it a cool look. So that's 2 reverse, 4 forward, 6 up. Down kinda still works. I mean, I could always figure that out anyway. What can I do with down? I mean, I could put them right there. Right next to it. Let's just do 2. Aha! There's my first folly. I can't squeeze that in there in the same spot. Aha, but I can do it there. And I could always... I don't really need that thing there. But what if I do? What if I do, mister? You never know. Okay, let's put it against that one. Oh, literally has to be right there. So 2 down, 6 up, 2 reverse, or forward. The only thing we don't have is left and right. Yep, we don't have left and right. Okay, we can do that too. Yep. Not without parts. Still not without parts because he didn't bother to grab them. It needs steel plates. I told it to get steel plates and it was like, nah fam. Oh man. So then we do this. No, back. It does screw over my ports there, but I think it'll look cooler, especially when I armor it up. Okay. Grab a couple steel tubes. Ooh. Ugly. Oh no, I got a bunch. And that allows me a whole bunch of large steel tubes off of out in space. And I need to do something, and I need to do it in a hurry. Aha. Okay. So that gives me, nope, all axis of control with Ion once I get to actually having Ion that I got to get platinum for. I believe it's platinum. Yeah. It's working. Wow, did it finally finish all the cobalt? Parachute hat. No, it's still not done with the cobalt. Holy crap. That's amazing that it's still working on cobalt. Alright, so I'm going to put my oxygen bottle back in so I know I have it. Vent controller. Now I got to try to put this on here and see if I can figure that out. That's not going to be easy. And I want it well hidden in here, protected. I think that's a good spot to have it protected. Do it like that so I can kind of get to it if I need to. I don't think you have to, but never know. That didn't put anything in my pop. What the hell? Why does it have thruster components? That's why. I don't know why sometimes it will not give me the parts that I'm asking for. Alright, put that there. Now will you give me the parts, pretty please? Alright, so we have an event controller. We have a little bit of extra batteries. We have an antenna. We have an ore detector. We have a parachute. We have 3 gyros, just like we did before. We have an extra cargo container that we did not have before. We have 2 rear, 2 down, or 2 up, I should say, going up. We have the ability to make battery power out of hydrogen. We have the ability to do all that stuff too. I still have my kit. I have 2 Gatling guns that have a whopping single cartridge of ammunition. 2 drills this time, so we can drill faster now that we have 2 containers. 6 degrees of thrust in all directions for the little ones. Except for down, it's just 2. We got a camera. We got a spotlight. We got regular lights in the front, lights on the sides. Now skids. Okay. How do I get to those like truss thingies? Are they under progression somewhere? Do I have to build something else? What are these? Truss decoy. Jump stuff. I'm not going to be jumping anytime soon. Alright, what is all this? That's stuff I don't care about. Oh, it is. I gotta build something in here. Interior stuff. Alright, let's build interior something so I can build other somethings. Interior wall. Do I have any interior plate on me? I do. I don't know what to build. There. Alright, let's go get all that stuff. We'll build that, we'll disassemble it, and then hopefully that accesses the other stuff, because I want to use that girder. Okay. You have learned new something. Okay. What did we learn? That. This truss pillar offset. These things I want to use as the skids. If I can figure out how to make it look really cool. Well, let's start with this thing. Okay, so that's way too big. Oh, apparently that doesn't go through all of them. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to... I think it was this one. We'll try that one first. How big is this? Oh, is this only large grid? Oh no, it's only large grid. Okay, how am I going to do that? So wait a minute. What part of it's large grid, what part of it's not? That's large grid, large grid. Oh, large and small. Large, large, large. Okay. Now there's a way to do this. Wait. But now this shows all the stuff. Hang on. What did I do here? 5. 5 again? I mean 6. 6 again? Okay, now I'm on small grid. And damn you. I suppose I could do blast doors the blast door blocks down, get to the point that I get to this kind of level. It's not going to look as cool as I wanted it to look. I'm only coming down to this anyway. Okay, let's see. 5. Shoo. How many blocks is this? 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, corner, boom. Okay. Can I come down from this? Do I have steel plates on me? I do. Alright, so I come down from this. Like here, for example. Corner, blast door edge. Blast door. Oh, okay. Down, down. Wait, no, I think I'm wrong. Oh, I am wrong. So then this should be... No, not that one. That one, maybe? It's a little weird. Okay, how about we do it this way then? Drop that. And then 6. Doesn't work to blast doors? Really? Let's try again. Am I able to place these trip? Why can't I place it? I can place it to that. But I can't place it to this. I don't want to use light armor block. I could use, okay. Maybe use light armor blocks, then change them. I shouldn't say change them. Armor them with so take that, now 6. Okay, so it does work this way. Ooh. Would be better like that. I think it'd look better that way. And then we do something like... Oh, that's a... Yep, no. Don't want that piece. Yeah, it really only could be the slope. Or the other way, That way. Get some parts of this, and let's see. Let's see what we think. Honestly, I think it could go down another 1. Still look fine. And then, you know, paint these like black. I think if I'm going to do this, I think the position needs to be more like... Start from here, leave that open, have some more there coming across. Like, have some actual strength to it. Okay, so... But, let's see. I think I would rather... So I need these to make this work. Okay, let's redo this. Now, let's do... Start it there. Have that like that. I'm concerned that it's not going to be low enough. Let's... I don't think it's low enough. And then I'll chunk it out a little bit, right? To give it a little bit of armor, just to make sure that if it does go whack-a-mole, it's less likely to be a death ray in my face with no ship left. Yeah, we don't want that again. So then we need that piece, that piece. Then we have the number 6. We'll do this. Ooh. Do this first or both? Kind of cool to have them like that, but I think this makes more sense. Now, the question is it too much to go that far? Or could we just... Actually, can we attach? Nope, we can't. Am I out of... Oh, I'm in. I need steel plate. Let's grab 10. I think if we did... It'll mirror the back that way and get us up to the point that we're in front of that very, well, not really that expensive, but... Alright. It doesn't even touch it, does it? That's funny. So then to chunk it out, we can do... Now we can attach to it with the blast doors to give a little, and I still have something if I want to pipe that for whatever, pipe it for something, I can. It'll also give me a little bit of way I can walk underneath my ship, crawl underneath it probably, but a little something. Yeah, I like that extra 1 space. That extra 1 space is better. Also, we could... The whole thing is on 1 attachment point because it only attaches at the back. Damn. It kind of makes me want to come up here, even if it's at a 45, to be like another attachment up here. Because this whole thing is attached to just one single light armor block. I don't know how much I like that. It's still more protected than before, though, doing that. And then up here, I think we're going to do something like... Wait a minute. Huh? Gaps? Why is it leaving gaps? That's interesting. Whoop! Hey, you cut that out. Wait, what? That's weird. Definitely needs to be that high. Are they the same height? No, it's taller. That's interesting. So if I want it solid, they've got a thin side and a... Okay. It's just steel plates. Ugh. And then I can run over... So I could kind of come over... Not exactly around, but, you know, kind of like that. Have some insets, some different color tones as you're looking by it. We'll fancy up these skids a little bit. Like, I mean, I can even put interesting things on it. Looks like it's your access panels and things like that. I think this will be a lot safer. It's funny that these aren't even attached. And then over here, I'll come off, maybe go to like a clear or something. I don't know, the glass maybe. I'll have to look it up. I just unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, railings. I didn't even, that's cool. Different ramp, cool. Lab equipment, man, I unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. So to give me more options to put things, you know, build it something cool. Motion controller, windows. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's where we're going to end it for now. That is, it's coming along. Had some setbacks again, but it is coming along. We're making some progress. I'm gonna have to figure out that event coordinator thing because I'm not well versed on it. I will probably connect these skids. Oh, let me try something. Material plate. Do I have any? I don't. Let me grab some material plate. I want to see if I can connect these to themselves. Yes. So I can connect them to this themselves, which would give even more strength. So I can come down both sides and then have two connections running across. Plus I'll do the heavy block probably on the outside of this coming down to kind of envelop that. I wish it would attach to the heavy block, but c'est la vie. Unless I can do... Can we do the heavy armor block in small? Oh shit, I didn't notice that. Well, I guess I'm going to replace these with heavy armor block. Damn. Yep, I'm definitely doing that. So I'll replace with heavy armor block, which will make it even harder for it to get damaged when I crash on it. Because I'll probably crash again. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming by. Sorless, if you're still around, I appreciate you, buddy. And we'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.